Hi guys, it's Sam. It's raining outside and the birds are going crazy, so it's a nice little backdrop sound so it's not dead silence in here. So what I wanted to focus on today is pretty much originally a what's in my gym bag pouch video, but since we're not going to a gym building, this is pretty much just minimal makeup, minimal effort, just if you need to run errands or if you're in a Zoom meeting, which a bunch of us are, including me, and you want to look presentable at least. So I'm pretty much going to be highlighting a product from Maybelline, and I feel like this is on my ride or die list. I love this particular product. I've already gone through one, I can't even say bottle, it's a stick, it's a SuperStay stick. So I've already gone through one. There were some issues that I had, but it's pretty much just in the store rather than the actual product itself, but yeah. So anyway, my gym bag is this little wrist pouch from Coach. It's actually on sale right now. I ended up getting this for $175 when I first saw it. It's really cute. I love this. I could end up using it. I have used this on the daily. I would put it in my tote bag for work and it's amazing. Like the size, look at it. It's nice and chunky. And even if I have a bunch of stuff in here, there's still room. And all that's in here is, that's it. With a bunch of hair bands and scrunchies in there. Okay. Alright, so the two face products that I mainly use after the gym is the Maybelline Master Prime and the SuperStay Multi-Use Foundation. I feel like Maybelline has a lot of ride or die products for me. Okay, so I do use the Master Prime. I feel like this hydrate and smooth, and my face just feels better, especially after sweating and just using those rub towels at the gym. This pretty much resets my face to looking decent again. So now comes the SuperStay Foundation, and if you haven't seen this before, it's pretty much a roll-up foundation stick with a blending sponge on the side. So I think it's pretty cool. It's also very compact. I love that. Wow! I didn't even mean to do that. Okay. I ruined my own stick. This is fantastic. I love this product. But what I had a problem with when I was shopping for it is I had actually bought one that wasn't sealed, and the sponge, it looked like that. Out of the store, like when I got this was black. It was nice, pristine, clean, and sealed. But please keep an eye out on anything that you pick up from the drugstore or pharmacy, especially with this virus going on. This is the 130 Buff Beige, and I ended up getting this just because it's, you know, medium skin tone with neutral undertones. It's pretty much my go-to for any and all foundations. This is, of course, Maybelline. It's got 0.25 ounces or 7 grams. And I'm just going to start applying it to my problem areas. This is pretty much I use this as a foundation slash concealer, in which I just start off right here in my problem area. I go from patting it in to then doing the strokes, but I don't want to be pulling on my skin too much. So I got my problem areas here, I got a zit right there. And I don't do much on the cheeks, but I do get a bit of redness there, especially after working out. So yeah, I feel like it's a nice color match as well. Now, in times of need, I do use the sponge, but I like to bring my own blending sponge, and be sure to never set it on the sink or anything at the gym. Just saying. Oh my god, it's gonna be so hard getting back to normal because right now I'm just like, I don't feel safe outside of my own home. I don't know what else other people are doing. So I pretty much just wet it a bit with water, or I also take a little rose water and you pat it in. There we go. It's all blended in. it feels so nice and smooth. I'm not even tacky. Like, I love the primer and the foundation mix so well. Like, it's one of the only pairs that I have because they actually work well together. And now what I like to do is go in with a little bit of this e.l.f. blotting powder. And I usually just have this because I get oily through the day. And especially after the gym and even throughout work, I do get oily. So I like to put that right under. This is in medium. And there we go. It is a little bit lighter than I remembered. So that was my one gripe. Okay, so I purchased the Colourpop from this. I will leave a photo of what it was. It was not a good match for me. It ended up being too dark, and I feel like it was because it has yellow or orange undertones underneath. So I definitely had to get the number down, and luckily I was able to switch it around. So now the skin is looking nice and fresh. I'll be doing my eyebrows, and then just pretty much finishing touches, and that's about it. And I'm going in with pretty much one of my favorite eyebrow pencils in the past year, and that's the Morphe eyebrow pencil in chocolate brown. Sometimes we can just appreciate a pretty thin pencil, pretty compact foundation, and just super small, easy to carry things. Especially if you want to do minimal makeup. Like, I feel once I put my eyebrows on at any time during the day, my face just looks better. And when I'm rushing in the morning, I don't generally do my eyebrows well, so now I'll have the time. And yeah, so my face is still pretty looking flat. What has been my go-to face palette to bring to work, and it fits perfectly in my little pouch and just in any tote bag or just bag in general, is the Alternative Rock Face Palette from TheBalm. It looks like this. It's a bunch of neutral and just rosy colors, so it just brings the face back to life. If I bring a brush, fantastic, but I generally don't, so I make sure my hands are clean and I just pat it in a little bit. I know that this is like, that can happen. This is like a little bit weird, but I mean, if you have your sponge, right, you could just end up using the other corner that I forgot to do, and just pat it in. Honestly, I end up using the point of my sponge for a bit of bronzer. Pretty much just get it like that and pat it in. I don't put that much bronzer on, but I just feel like it seals and can contain the face well, especially on the forehead. So when you feel you put too much, you just use the other side and mix it in with your foundation. I feel like these sponges really do it all. Now, like I said, in my pouch, I also carry my little scrunchies and a comb just to separate that right there when I need to look good. And finally, you put a little bit of lip balm, especially now because my lips are dry. And I like to finish that off with this, just a tint that I got from Colourpop. I think it was with their like Nude or Before Spring collection, and I actually really like these. I used to have the Clinique Crayola kind of lipsticks, but I didn't feel like they did anything. Like, I did not like how they looked on my lips at all, but this is, it's so subtle. I actually have a brown one that I can't find, but that's one of my favorite ones. It just brings my lips to their natural color and it makes me look not as pink as I look today. And if you do want to look a little bit more alive, that's when I go in with this shimmery gold and put in a little bit of highlighter on my face as well. Okay, so I ended up doing a bit more than I normally do, and that's just with the eyeshadow and then a bit of highlighter there. I don't normally take a setting spray with me because I feel like that dries me out, and while my skin is trying to recover after going from the gym, I need all the moisture that I can get. So yeah, that's the completed look. I mean, from how I started, looking so much better. I also don't bring mascara with me. I don't... Sometimes I curl my eyelashes, sometimes I don't. If it's like maybe a Friday or I'm waiting to do something after work, then that's when I bring mascara and my actual brushes so that I can blend everything much more smoother. But for like on a Tuesday, I went to the gym and I have 10, if even 10 minutes to get ready. This is my go-to. And I love this process, you know, especially eyebrows and just getting my skin to match the color throughout makes it so much better to hide what I've done. So yeah, I hope this helps with your Zoom meetings, if you do just want to do a little bit of makeup or even introductory makeup. Like, these are fantastic. You can find them at any drugstore, especially with Ulta and a lot of places doing a lot of sales right now. Like, these are fantastic finds. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Continue to stay safe, stay indoors, and yeah, I'll see you on my next one. Bye!